Carter, what did you take away from Von Miller's camp, and who did you connect with out there?
Connected a lot with Vaughn one-on-one. Got a chance to sit and talk to him about a lot of different stuff besides just pass rushing and all that. One thing I took away is the way that they film study, whether it's studying themselves, whether it's them studying their opponents, all that kind of stuff. It's a different level than I've done in the past, so that's really encouraged me through the offseason to watch film in a different way.
Carter, you go back and evaluate your season last year. How many sacks or tackles would you say came from you not giving up on a play and just chasing it down, like a second effort type play?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to think of a number, but I mean, that's kind of my mentality every single play. You know, I don't ever want to stop until the whistle blows. We always talk about playing through the echo of the whistle, so that's a mentality that I've had since I got here, and it's going to continue through this year.
Carter, what were a few areas you worked on this offseason with your pass rushing skills?
I'd say a big one is adding diversity to my rushes, because speed rush has worked well for me, but there's 3 ways you can rush a tackle. You can go around or like past them on the outside, you can go through them, or you can go inside of them. So I've worked on the bull rush and some inside moves too to really mix it up and keep the tackle on his heels.
I think last year you had a concentrated effort to put on weight. Have you sort of stabilized that, or is that still something you want to keep trying to achieve, is increased weight?
Yeah, it's continued since last year. I'm about 10 pounds heavier than I was last year. So feeling bigger, stronger, and faster than ever.
You and your class have been through a lot, like since you've been here. Has it been hard at times to sort of maintain the kind of optimism about your success here and your experience here?
I'd say no. I mean, it's just like anything. You gotta decide how you're going to look at it. I could look at the fact that I've had a different position coach every single year as a bummer, because I've had to regain trust and relationships with a lot of different guys. But at the same time, I've gotten 4 different perspectives from unbelievable coaches. So I think that gives me an advantage. And, just in terms of football, I mean, I couldn't be happier. I love the University of Minnesota. I love being a Gopher, and nothing would ever change that.
How much pride do you take in the Iowa game against those tight ends?
Shoot, I mean, I take a lot of pride in that. I was a really, really good football team. They're known for having stud tight ends. So, I know it's going to be a challenge. Knew it was going to be a challenge last year, but that always keeps the intensity high.
Carter, before you guys played Wisconsin, Coach Fleck, part of his pregame speech was "Don't be afraid to be a legend." How has that message kind of translated into the potential that this team has this year?
I think we just got to look at last year as another stepping stone. We talk about changing our best every single day, and I'm sure you guys have heard that a lot today, but that's the reality of the way we look at everything. So if we keep building upon what we did last year against Wisconsin, what we did last year when we finished really strong as an entire team, offense and defense, we should be really, really good this year.
When PJ was talking, he kind of mentioned how he felt like almost the stars were aligning with this team. He really likes the coaching staff. He really likes the players. He likes the operations around the team. Is that your sense too? Like, do you get that vibe that this is kind of a special thing brewing?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to look at the team we have right now and say that it's not something special. I mean, we've got depth in a lot of different positions. We've got playmakers in a lot of different positions, offense and defense. And, as long as our offense and defense keeps getting better throughout fall camp and all that kind of stuff and keeps clicking, it's going to be really special.
You go against that offense every day. Is this the most skilled guys that you've seen on that side of the ball?
Yeah, since I've been here, it's without a doubt the most skilled guys I've seen. Yeah, for sure.
Coach Fleck has talked about how most games are lost, not won. In that category, what are things that you've learned about how games are lost and how to avoid that?
When you look at games that are lost, when he talks about it's games that are lost, it's a lot of times it's playmakers missing an opportunity to go make a play. So you look at last year, you look at the way our offense was able to handle things, like when Tyler Johnson would go up for a catch and it seemed like he touched the moon against Fresno State. Like, that's just a playmaker making a play that's going to eventually allow us to win the game. And so with that, you need experience. You need playmakers to have experience to be able to make those kind of plays. And we have a lot more experience now. We're still a young team, but we have a lot more experience. So we've got guys that have played college football, and that's going to allow us to make more plays and win more games.
Carter, if you were going against the Gophers right tackle, would you go inside through him or around?
Big Daniel?
Yes.
Man, I'd have to shake him up a little bit. You gotta stay away from that body. That's a tough one to go through for sure.
Awesome, thank you, Carter. You bet your shoes.
Thank you guys.
Carter.